Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a magical showdown that fans have debated for decades. In one corner, we have the Sorcerer Supreme of the Marvel Universe, Dr. Stephen Strange. And in the other, the most powerful magic user in the DC Universe, the Agent of the Lords of Order, Dr. Fate. Who would win in an all-out magical war? It's a clash of titans, a battle of arcane masters, and we're going to break it all down. We'll look at their origins, their powers, their greatest feats, and their biggest weaknesses to determine who would ultimately stand victorious. So grab your Eye of Agamotto or your Helmet of Fate, because this is going to be one epic magical duel. Let's start with Marvel's master of mysticism, Dr. Strange. Once a brilliant but arrogant neurosurgeon, Stephen Strange's life was shattered when a car accident destroyed the nerves in his hands, ending his surgical career. Desperate for a cure, he traveled the world, eventually finding his way to the Ancient One in Camartage. There, he shed his ego and began a new journey, mastering the mystic arts. He became the Sorcerer Supreme, Earth's primary defender against magical and mystical threats. Strange isn't just a man who learns spells, he's a living conduit for vast cosmic energies, wielding artifacts of immense power like the Eye of Agamotto and the Cloak of Levitation. His story is one of redemption, from a man who only cared about himself to a hero who sacrifices everything for the universe. Now, let's turn our attention to the DC Universe and the enigmatic Dr. Fate. Unlike Strange, Dr. Fate is not just one person. It's a legacy, a title passed down through generations. The power comes from Nabu the Wise, a powerful Lord of Order, whose spirit resides within the Golden Helmet of Fate. When an archaeologist named Kent Nelson first discovered Nabu's tomb, he accidentally released the ancient being and was chosen to become his agent on Earth. By donning the helmet, amulet of Anubis, and cloak of destiny, Kent Nelson or any other host becomes Dr. Fate, a being of almost limitless magical power. Dr. Fate's purpose is to enforce the will of the Lords of Order and maintain the cosmic balance between order and chaos. He's less of a person and more of a fundamental force of the universe, a living embodiment of magic itself. So, how do their powers stack up? Dr. Strange is a genius-level intellect with a photographic memory, which allowed him to master complex spells in record time. He can project powerful energy blasts, create intricate illusions, teleport across dimensions, and manipulate time itself with the Eye of Agamotto. He can also engage in astral projection, separating his spirit from his body to travel unseen or battle on the astral plane. Strange is a master strategist, often outthinking his opponents rather than just overpowering them. He has bargained with cosmic entities like Dormammu and Eternity, and has even held his own against reality warpers like the Scarlet Witch. His versatility is his greatest asset. He always has another trick up his sleeve, another spell for another occasion. On the other side, Dr. Fate's power is, in a word, absolute. When the host wears the helmet, they are channeling the full might of Nabu, a being who has existed for billions of years and possesses near-infinite magical knowledge. Dr. Fate's magic is on a cosmic scale. He can manipulate matter at a molecular level, travel through time, erect force fields that can withstand blows from Superman, and cast spells that can affect the entire planet. He doesn't just cast spells, he is magic. His power is raw, immense, and directly tied to the fundamental forces of his universe. Unlike Strange, who had to learn everything, Fate's power is innate, granted by a godlike being. He's fought alongside the Justice Society and Justice League Dark against threats that could unravel reality itself, like the Spectre or the Anti-Monitor. Now, let's talk about their greatest feats, because this is where we see their true potential. Dr. Strange has performed some truly mind-bending acts. He once held a black hole in the palm of his hand. He has battled the entity Nightmare in his own realm, where Nightmare is essentially God. During the Infinity Gauntlet saga, Strange was one of the few heroes who could pose any kind of threat to Thanos, even with the completed gauntlet. He's even resurrected the entire city of Las Vegas after it was destroyed. One of his most iconic moments was creating a time loop to trap the dread Dormammu, forcing the all-powerful ruler of the Dark Dimension into a stalemate through sheer willpower and cleverness. Strange's feats show his incredible skill, creativity, and refusal to ever give up. Dr. Fate's feats are just as, if not more, impressive. He has gone toe-to-toe with the Spectre, the literal embodiment of God's wrath in the DC Universe, and fought him to a standstill. He has moved planets with his telekinesis, survived the destruction of a universe, and created entire pocket dimensions. In one storyline, he single-handedly held back the forces of a cosmic vampire god that was consuming magic across the multiverse. When a wave of chaotic magic threatened to rewrite reality, it was Dr. Fate who stood as the final bastion of order, using his power to anchor the very structure of the universe. His feats aren't just about winning battles, they're about preserving the fundamental laws of existence. It's a level of power that is almost incomprehensible. Of course, no hero is without weaknesses, and this is where the fight gets really interesting. Doctor Strange's greatest weakness is that he is, at the end of the day, still human. His spells take a physical toll on his body. Overuse of powerful magic can exhaust him, injure him, or even corrupt him. His power is also dependent on his knowledge and preparation. If caught off guard or faced with a type of magic he's never seen before, he can be vulnerable. Furthermore, his most powerful artifacts, like the Eye of an Agamotto, can be taken from him. Without his tools and his intellect, he's just a man with damaged hands. Dr. Fate's weakness is more complex. The helmet is both the source of his power and his greatest vulnerability. The consciousness of Nabu is ancient, alien, and often ruthless. The human host is in a constant struggle for control. Sometimes, Nabu takes over completely, acting without compassion or humanity, seeing mortals as mere pawns in the grand cosmic game. This can make him predictable and less adaptable than Strange. Also, the helmet itself is a physical object. If it can be removed from the host's head, they revert to being a regular human, completely powerless. An opponent with super speed or telekinesis could theoretically snatch the helmet, ending the fight instantly. It's an all-or-nothing power source. So, the moment of truth. Who wins? Doctor Strange versus Dr. Fate. Let's set the stage, a neutral dimension, no prep time, both heroes at their standard power levels. The battle begins. Strange, being the master strategist, would likely start with misdirection and illusions, trying to gauge Fate's abilities while looking for an opening. He'd use his cloak of levitation for mobility, dodging Fate's powerful energy blasts. Fate, powered by Nabu, wouldn't waste time. He'd unleash raw, overwhelming power, trying to end the fight quickly and decisively. He would erect impenetrable shields and try to bind Strange with spells that warp reality itself. This is where the core difference between them becomes critical. Strange is a brilliant improviser. He would use the environment, create portals to redirect attacks, and try to get inside Fate's head, perhaps by attacking the host mentally and exploiting the conflict between them and Nabu. He might even attempt a spell to separate Nabu from the helmet or the host. However, Dr. Fate's raw power is simply on another level. While Strange is channeling magic, Fate is magic. Nabu has eons of experience fighting cosmic wars. He's not easily tricked. Any illusion Strange creates, Nabu can see through. Any shield Strange erects, Nabu can shatter. While Strange might put up a heroic and incredibly clever fight, it's a battle of attrition he can't win. Dr. Fate's magical reserves are, for all intents and purposes, infinite. Strange's are not. Strange needs to concentrate, chant, and gesture. For Fate, a mere thought is enough to rewrite the laws of physics. Strange could try to remove the helmet, but Fate's magical defenses and reflexes, powered by a Lord of Order, would make that nearly impossible. The fight would be spectacular, a dazzling display of cosmic power, but eventually, Strange would be overwhelmed. Nabu's sheer, unrelenting magical force would break through Strange's defenses. Therefore, after a long and hard-fought battle that would shake the very foundations of reality, the winner would be Dr. Fate. It's not a knock on Doctor Strange, he's one of the most powerful and resourceful heroes in all of comics. But Dr. Fate operates on a different scale entirely. Strange is Earth's sorcerer supreme, but Dr. Fate is a fundamental force of the universe itself. But what do you guys think? Do you agree that Dr. Fate takes the win, or do you believe Strange's cunning and versatility would give him the edge? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I love reading your theories and breakdowns. If you enjoyed this cosmic clash, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic versus battles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.